Hey guys, I'm back with another video. So, a couple of pieces of news over in Ukraine and Russia today. First and foremost, missile attack on Odessa. Missile attack on Odessa, and from what I understand, some people lost their lives. In fact, quite a decent number of people lost their lives. You know, not in the way that we think about it, but you got to remember, guys, in war, one death is too much. To me, this is retaliatory attacks for the Russian insurgents that are fighting for Ukraine and for hitting their oil refineries. And it seems to me like it's kind of funny. They try and go for Kiev, and most of their missiles get shot down. So in order to claim a victory, Putin goes to a place where there is next to nothing in terms of missile defense, just to claim a win. Also, and this is a huge blow to the Russian economy, in particular for their energy sector, which, as we know, is funding the war. India, starting in January, stopped importing Russian oil, which they were getting at a huge discount because the EU stopped importing Russian oil, or what they did was they put a cap on it. So in the long run, without a major customer such as India buying Russian fuel, this could impact their economy pretty hard. Also, as we all know, elections are going on in Russia right now. Vladimir Putin is expected to win. No surprise there if he does. We all know it's rigged. But I also read that, some citizens are doing what they can to try and disrupt it. In fact, I just read an article where a Russian woman got arrested for, of all things, pouring dye, a colored dye, into a ballot box. So not only is Ukraine trying to disrupt the elections, supposedly, according to Vladimir Putin, but now his own people are turning against him in acts of protest like this. This could end up being pretty darn serious, guys. Remember, Putin's held on to power since, at the very least, 2000. I believe he was prime minister in 1999, was elected president in 2000 to 2000, and I believe it was 2008, and then he's held on to power since 2012. So what this means is, once again, we're going to have, it's election year. Putin's going to be paranoid. We know he's going to get elected because he has no opposition, but at the same time, he is facing now internal pressure. He ordered the Air Force to bomb a border city between Russia and Ukraine, and if what I read was correct, it was on the Russian side, where he decided to say, hey, get rid of these guerrillas, basically. It's hit and run tactics, but they're actually trying to stay put. The pro-Ukrainian Russian insurgents. So lots going on right now over there in Europe and Russia. We don't know exactly how this will affect the conflict in the long run, but it definitely is going to have some immediate short-term effects. And again, this is why we should be sending aid. They hit an apartment in Odessa, and it's civilian infrastructure. That is one of the rules of war, is you can't go for civilian infrastructure. Putin is trying to deny it, and yet we are getting these images and videos from Ukraine showing exactly what Putin is doing to the citizens of Ukraine. He's kept them in constant fear for 3 years. The United States government, our Senate, and in particular, MAGA, stop blocking the aid. Unpopular opinion right here. Stop blocking the aid and get it over there. We can do it. We can stop these totalitarian leaders. All we got to do is send aid, and Ukraine will do the rest. I don't know how much more I can stress that. That is exactly what the Ukrainians have said. Give us the money and the weapons to do it, and we'll do the rest. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all real soon.